Namaste everyone, my name is Ivelise and thank you for joining me today. If you'd like, you can follow me on IveliseNamaste.com on Instagram or Facebook. Today I'm here to show you how to make floral crowns. I want to start by giving a special thank you to the BIPOC community, for those of you that have supported our cause, for those of you that supported the launching of this activity. Thank you to Manifest Your Soul and Jungle Trainer. Thank you to everyone who has donated. And thank you to those of you that continuously reach out and seek to collaborate in this mission. So the purpose of this and intention of sharing this practice is so that you may be able to reclaim your birthright, so that others can feel empowered, so you can connect with your divine highest self, to find balance between the divine feminine and masculine, and of course for playfulness. This activity can be done at any time, a birthday for fun, maybe during moon celebrations, and also when you're trying to find balance or cleansing of the chakras. So on that note, some materials that you will need are flowers. You will also need some twine or floral wire, floral tape if you'd like to really keep it intact. And if there's anything else you'd like to use to decorate your crown, you're free to also include that. So I just brought a feather because I love feathers, but if you want to add crystals or anything else, that's something you can play around with. Today I'll just be showing you how to make a very basic floral crown. So the first thing you want to do is take the twine or wire and measure your crown. So I'm going to go ahead and take this twine, bring it around the crown. You want to measure it so that it can sit right on top of your head and not fall too low, because then it might cover your eyes. After that, you're going to begin to twist the wire around so that you create the base of the crown, a circular shape. Really simple. You can create all types of bases. Like I mentioned, you can use twine, you can use double wire if you want to make it even thicker, your choice. And then just making sure this fits. Perfect. The next thing you want to do is begin to plan out how you want to decorate your crown, how you'd like to lay it out. So one thing you can consider is your favorite colors, the colors that resonate with you, or if there's a particular chakra that you're trying to activate, cleanse, or unblock, you might want to pick colors related to that chakra. These are just colors that I typically always love to work with for many reasons, and I'm using pom-pom daisies today as they're some of my favorite. Also, pom-poms are really easy to work with when you're creating floral crowns. You can add all types of other things like leaves, baby's breath, all of that. So the next step I will take is begin to pick my flowers by gently pulling them off of the stem. You don't even need a scissor. And I always love to have one or two flowers that stand out so that I can bring them somewhere in the front of the crown. You don't want the stem to be too long, because then when you're putting it onto the base of the crown, it might be really heavy. Awesome. So now my next step is to figure out where I want to place these flowers on my crown. You can take your time with this, setting your intention, thinking about what's important to you, what side of the crown you want a flower to be on, where you want certain flowers to sit on your head. So for me, I want to put the bigger pom-poms on the left side, so I can activate the divine feminine within me, the gentleness, the peace, the love, and kindness. And then around the rest of the crown, I will wrap the other pom-pom and daisies. Now, here's the next step. Once you've cut off that piece of flower, you're going to take some floral tape. And this floral tape gets activated when you gently pull at it. When you pull at it, it becomes sticky and it makes it easier to stay on the base of the crown, and it becomes a tape. So I'm going to wrap the floral tape around the stem so that it's securely on the crown. And then I go ahead and do that with each and every flower, designing my crown, and perhaps having a mirror around if you want to see how it sits on the crown could be useful as well. And here we are. So after wrapping the flowers around the base with the floral tape and setting them up in the order that I'd like, my last step is to figure out where I want to place any crystals, any feathers, anything I'd like to add. I personally am going to add a feather today. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the right side of my crown. You can secure it with some wire wrap. You can also take one of these green wires, which you can also find at Michael's, Amazon, any of those things, as a last wrap around the entire crown to keep everything secure. Again, because these are fresh flowers, when they dry up, you want to make sure you hang them upside down or place them somewhere so they can dry really nice for you. But unlike the fake flowers, these will eventually dry up in a way where you may or may not use them again in the future. Rather than that, what I like to do is either place them at my altar or I might give them back to earth. Your choice, whatever feels good to you. And again, at the end of creating your floral crown, you always want to give thanks. As I've mentioned, the reason why I'm sharing this activity is because it was a message that was shared with me from my ancestors and guardian angels, that it was important that all of us continue this practice to reclaim our birthright, to empower ourselves, to heal generations before us and generations to come, and to reconnect with the divine within us. And here is my floral crown. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, for allowing me to share this practice. And again, you can follow me at Ivelise Namaste on Facebook, Instagram, or check out my website for free offerings. The light in me honors the light in you.